If you are currently sitting in a BMW dealership about to sign a lease on a new 5 Series that costs more than your mortgage, put the pen down immediately and walk away, because you are about to commit financial suicide in the name of a badge that no longer represents engineering dominance, but rather planned obsolescence, because the 2026 Lexus ES has just arrived, and it doesn't just compete with the German executive sedans, it effectively renders them irrelevant for anyone who understands the difference between a car that is designed to lease and a car that is designed to last forever. Welcome back to EonDrive, and today we are hosting the ultimate title fight between the master of the Autobahn and the king of the high mileage club to answer the single most expensive question in the luxury car market. Why would you pay $20,000 more for a German car that uses plastic cooling components that will inevitably crack and fail, when the new Lexus ES offers 95% of the driving dynamics with 500% of the reliability? We are going to conduct a forensic deep dive comparison, breaking down the evolved spindle body exterior, the Tazuna cockpit that focuses on lowering your heart rate, the engineering war between the complex German Turbo 6 and the bulletproof Japanese hybrid system, and the 10-year cost of ownership numbers that prove buying the Lexus is an investment while buying the BMW is a liability. Before we expose the truth about luxury car maintenance, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because every week we uncover the newest, boldest, and most future-ready vehicles on Earth. And if you love cars that change the game, you're in the right place. So let's watch the King of Bavaria get dethroned. The first thing you must process is the sheer exterior shift in philosophy between these two titans. For 2026, BMW has gone controversial with the G60 Generation 5 Series, making it taller, blockier, and arguably more generic to accommodate the thick battery pack of the E5 variant, resulting in a side profile that looks heavy and slab-sided, with a high belt line that alienates traditionalists who remember the sleek lines of the E39 or E60 eras, while Lexus has taken the ES and refined it into a piece of rolling liquid art that looks like it was shaped by the wind rather than a CAD program. The Lexus features the new spindle body design, where the grille is no longer a separate piece of plastic bolted onto the front, but is integrated seamlessly into the bumper, fading into the bodywork like a digital gradient, utilizing laser screw welding, LSW, and high-rigidity structural adhesives to create a chassis that is visibly stiffer and tighter than the BMW, with panel gaps that are measured in microns rather than millimeters. The paint quality is where the battle ends before it begins. Lexus uses a proprietary sonic painting process that uses compressed air sound waves to align the metallic flakes perfectly flat against the body primer before the clear coat is applied, creating a depth and luster that makes the BMW's Alpine White look like refrigerator paint by comparison. If you look closely at a 5 Series under direct sunlight, you can often see the orange peel texture in the clear coat, whereas the Lexus is mirror smooth, reflecting the world with zero distortion, a testament to a painting process that takes 3 times longer than the industry standard. The silhouette of the ES has adopted a fastback roofline that mimics the Audi A7, extending the C-pillar to the very edge of the trunk to give it a sense of speed and grace, and they have pushed the wheels out to the corners to increase the track width by 30 millimeters, giving it a planted stance that the narrow-looking BMW lacks. The wheels on the Lexus are 19-inch noise reduction alloys with a hollow rim structure that resonates at a specific frequency to cancel out tire roar and road harmonics, a feature BMW only offers on their top-tier 7 Series or Rolls-Royce products, proving that Lexus is trickling down flagship technology to the mid-size segment, while BMW is cutting costs with plastic trim and fake exhaust vents that don't actually connect to the muffler. The lighting signature on the ES features the Blade Scan adaptive LEDs, which use spinning mirrors inside the housing to shave light away from oncoming cars with surgical precision, while illuminating pedestrians in the dark, showcasing a focus on safety and engineering density over mere aggression.
But the physical structure is just the shell for the interior, or rather the battle of philosophies, because this is where you spend your time and where the money actually goes. And the difference here is between a car designed to impress your passengers and a car designed to serve the driver. When you sit in the BMW 5 Series, you are bombarded by the curved display and the interaction bar. It is flashy, it is digital, and it is full of fingerprints and complex menus that bury the heated seat controls 3 layers deep in a touchscreen, forcing you to take your eyes off the road just to get comfortable. Conversely, the 2026 Lexus ES adopts the Tazuna concept, meaning reins of a horse, with a massive 14-inch touchscreen is positioned perfectly within reach, but crucially, it retains physical knurled metal dials for the temperature and volume, because Lexus understands that true luxury is about ease of use, not frustration. The seats in the BMW 5 Series are often Sensifin or Veganza, marketing terms for synthetic fake leather, unless you pay thousands extra for the merino leather package. The Lexus ES Ultra Luxury comes standard with semi-aniline leather that is sourced from bulls raised in fields without barbed wire to ensure no scarring, processed for 60 days to be softer than human skin, and stitched by Takumi masters who are required to pass a dexterity test with their non-dominant hand involving origami before they are allowed to touch the car. But it goes deeper than just leather. Let's talk about the air you breathe. The Lexus ES features the Nano X air purification system, which releases slightly acidic nanoions into the cabin to inhibit viruses, bacteria, and allergens, actively moisturizing your skin and hair while you drive. The BMW just has a standard pollen filter. The wood in the Lexus is real, specifically the Shimamaku wood trim, which involves a complex process of layering dark and light wood veneers that are hand-sanded and polished by the same division that makes Yamaha grand pianos, creating a tactile warmth that plastic simply cannot replicate. Whereas the BMW is filled with piano black plastic that scratches if you look at it wrong and collects dust instantly. The silence in the Lexus is oppressive, thanks to active noise control and acoustic glass on all windows, not just the windshield. The ES cabin measures 3 to 4 decibels quieter than the 5 Series at highway speeds, creating a sanctuary where you can actually hear yourself think or hold a whisper conversation. Unlike the BMW, which pumps fake engine noise called iconic sounds through the speakers to make you feel sporty, which is essentially an audio lie. Now we have to talk about the specs, powertrain, and the reliability nightmare, because this is the core of the argument and the reason why secondhand BMWs lose value so fast. The BMW 530i or 540i uses a turbocharged B48 or B58 engine that is admittedly a marvel of performance when new, but it is an engineering time bomb designed for a 3-year lease cycle. It uses plastic water pumps, plastic thermostat housings, and complex Vanos solenoids that are subjected to extreme heat cycles, making the plastic brittle and leading to catastrophic coolant leaks and failures right after the 50,000-mile warranty expires, costing thousands to replace. The 2026 Lexus ES, specifically the 500h F-Sport Performance, uses the new 2.4-liter turbo hybrid system with direct-4 all-wheel drive. This powertrain produces 366 horsepower, beating the base BMW 530i, but it does so using a planetary gear set, eCVT, that has no belts, no pulleys, no clutch packs, and effectively 0 friction points to wear out. There is no starter motor to fail because the hybrid motor starts the engine. There is no alternator to replace because the hybrid battery handles the load, and the brake pads last 100,000 miles because the regenerative braking does 90% of the work. The battery itself is the new high-output bipolar nickel metal hydride technology, which allows for faster energy flow and compact size, meaning you get instant electric torque fill without the weight penalty of a massive lithium pack. But the real magic is in the suspension. The ES uses swing valve shock absorbers, which feature an ultra-low velocity valve within the damper that can react to even the tiniest movements of the road surface, smoothing out graininess and vibrations that standard dampers miss completely, giving the car a floating sensation that isolates your spine from the road. While the BMW owner is scheduling a service appointment for a coolant leak or an oil pan gasket failure at 60,000 miles, the Lexus owner is just changing the oil and rotating the tires. The complexity of the German engineering is designed for peak performance at the expense of longevity. The simplicity of the Lexus engineering is designed for immortality. The BMW might be 0.2 seconds faster to 60 miles per hour on a test track, but the Lexus will do 0 to 60 in the same time 10 years from now, while the BMW will be on a flatbed truck with a drivetrain malfunction warning light flashing on the dash. Furthermore, the Lexus Hybrid system delivers nearly 50 mpg in city driving thanks to the A25AF XS engine's 41% thermal efficiency, whereas the mild hybrid BMW struggles to hit 25 mpg in the real world, meaning the Lexus saves you approximately $1,500 a year in fuel alone, essentially paying for its own insurance and maintenance over the life of the car.
And finally, we arrive at the price and cost of ownership because this is where the murder happens and where the smart money separates from the status money. A well-equipped 2026 BMW 540i with xDrive, once you add the premium package, the driver assistance package, and the upgraded leather, will easily cost you $75,000 to $82,000 out the door. The fully loaded 2026 Lexus ES 500h F Sport Performance, with every single option box ticked, including the Mark Levinson audio and the triple beam headlights, will likely top out around $62,000. That is a $15,000 gap. The BMW will lose 60% of its value in 5 years because nobody wants to own a complicated German car out of warranty. The Lexus will retain roughly 55 to 60% of its value, making it one of the best assets in the automotive world because the secondhand market knows it will run for another 200,000 miles without issue. The insurance premiums on the Lexus are historically 15 to 20% lower than the BMW because the parts are cheaper and the drivers are statistically safer. You are literally paying the price of a brand new Toyota Corolla just for the privilege of driving a German badge that is statistically guaranteed to break. Buying the BMW is an emotional decision based on vanity and leasing marketing. Buying the Lexus is an IQ test that you pass by understanding that true luxury is peace of mind. True luxury is not knowing the name of your tow truck driver, and true luxury is not worrying if your car will start in the morning. It is the choice for the millionaire next door, the person who builds wealth by making smart decisions, not the person who tries to look rich by leasing liabilities. So, the verdict is clear. The 2026 Lexus ES has killed the 5 Series because it offers better materials, equal real-world speed, superior technology, and mechanical immortality for a fraction of the price. I have to ask you, are you willing to pay the German tax for a badge that fades, or are you ready to join the side of smart money and bulletproof engineering? Let me know in the comments below, hit that like button if you value your wallet, and thanks for watching EonDrive.